Hi everybody, welcome back to the Scenic Route with your girl Jovanna. How you all doing? If this is your first time, I am so excited you stumble upon me over here. I hope you will take a listen to what I have to say and maybe go back and hear a couple of my other videos, and then maybe you'll be like wanting to subscribe. Big Thanksgiving wishes to everybody celebrating it in this country. I know that it's a US celebrated holiday, however, gratitude is universal. So wherever you find yourself in the world, I just want to share my great gratitude to you all, and that is the message today. I am so excited you're here, so let's get to it. I really feel so blessed that you all have jumped on the bandwagon and supported me and subscribed and left me so many comments and messages. It truly is the most incredible feeling to know that I have so many beautiful souls in here, on here with me along for this ride and wherever this journey shall take us. I'm excited for it. I know gratitude is something that is developed and that we need to practice. I'll speak for myself. It's something I had to learn. Isn't that interesting? It's like simple. It's simple to give gratitude. It's simple to be grateful, but yet it's not always easy, right? Depending on where we are in our lives, gratitude doesn't always come as easily as it should. And I think so many of us, have to practice it and learn how to be grateful. And that might sound kind of interesting, but I mean, my grandma always told me, asegúrate que des gracias. Make sure you give thanks. And yes, I was always polite and was like, please, thank you. Like I knew the manners of saying thank you, but I didn't know that feeling of what it felt like. I just said it. And I think, gratitude and giving thanks is oftentimes kind of just like, not really always felt. I think gratitude or giving thanks is the sort of thing where we just, kind of let it roll off our tongue, but sometimes we don't really, give it the proper intonation and delivery and feelings behind it. So yes, we can say thank you, but being grateful and having gratitude are very different things than just saying thank you. So I feel like I was always guilty of just saying thank you and not really understanding that being grateful and giving gratitude is one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves and for others. I can assure you that the minute I started becoming grateful for everything I have, and those are the big things and the little things, but also for everything I don't have, I'm still working towards a lot of things that I want to achieve and see for myself and my loved ones, and that is a process. And sometimes we get impatient. Sometimes we want it, yesterday, or when we see other people, we sometimes, compare ourselves and we wish that, we had what they had or were like them or whatever the case may be. However, when I started being grateful, and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be honest, it wasn't that long ago. I know. It's a pity. It's a true pity. And that's why, oh, that sounded kind of British. It's a true pity. And it is a pity. That sounded more American. So again, being completely honest, it wasn't too long ago that I really, truly started feeling the great gratitude I really feel today. And it's been a journey. It's been a journey because I have not had the easiest of ways oftentimes. Sometimes it may appear to have been the case. Sometimes, It's been better than others. However, I think we can all attest to the fact that we've all had challenges and very difficult and perhaps dark moments in our life. And it's very difficult to be grateful when you find yourselves in those moments. So just know that it is possible. And perhaps some of the things that I've done to achieve this great gratitude that I feel, because I'm nowhere near what I know I want to be. However, I'm so grateful for where I am. And that is a huge message for all of us, because we are, in a very difficult year. It's been very challenging in many very different ways for all of us. And to still have gratitude is, again, a practice. So I encourage us all to continue to wake up, and whether it's meditation or prayer or just taking a moment of silence and giving thanks to yourself for showing up, to your loved ones for being there, to whoever you may deem to be of your higher and greater, more divine power, just a thank you. A thank you and a moment of space and silence to really dig deep. I mean, this is something that's got to go like deep into your inner belly and really, really just feel it from there. My prayer has really been, again, a more recent thing. I did when I was younger, but then I, lost, my way. And life is about course correcting, right? We hear that oftentimes. And I've been able to course correct often and a lot. And I am back on this path where it feels really, really, really good to me to pray. So I was told that the hours between 3 and 5 in the morning are the most powerful prayer times, because the world is silent, and whatever that is for you, I do wake up around that time. So for me, so that I can lull myself hopefully back to sleep if I can, I do choose to pray. So I pray and I just give thanks, and this has changed my life. It's changed my outlook. It's changed the peace I feel. It's changed the calm that I'm able to, sit with on a daily, despite perhaps some of the more challenging days that, we've all experienced. And this year, more than any, I'm very grateful. I'm grateful to you all. I'm grateful to my family. I'm grateful to my amazing partner. I'm grateful to this journey. And I'm grateful for the future. I don't know what it's going to be, but I trust and have faith that my prayers will give way to bigger and greater and grander wishes of mine. So, yes, this is me. This is Jovanna. I told you you were going to get me. And this is part of me. It is. I think it's important for us all to feel. I think it's important for us to sit with our feelings. I think we live in a society and in a world where, crying is a sign of weakness, perhaps. I don't see it that way. I have very different feelings about crying or being emotional or whatever, water coming out of your eyes. I do. I feel very strongly that, and this is due to my meditation practice. My fantastic teacher, Emily Fletcher, just taught us it's better out than in. When we let our tears out, we provide an outlet for our emotions. And so many times we stuff our emotions down and we expect everything to just, be okay, and, put on the mask, put on the happy face, put on, whatever it is, angry face. I was guilty of that too. And go about our days. Yeah, well, you know what? I can attest to the fact that it feels so much better to live a life of I guess it's authenticity. Who would have thunk it? We hear that word so much, right? Being your authentic self. And it's like, okay, well, who's my authentic self, right? We have, been raised to kind of, hide or disguise or or keep away the person that we really are because perhaps it's not proper or polite or, acceptable, whatever to all that, because let me tell you, it feels so much better. It feels so much better to just be. I know that seems like all like out there too. I'm trying to think of words because it's like you don't know how to articulate. I don't know how to articulate it. I just know the feeling. I know that when I feel something, I permit myself to feel it, even if it doesn't feel good, because in my opinion, when that feeling has passed, I feel so much better. I mean, I don't know about you guys, perhaps you gals can agree with me. I know we all cry, but different cultures have different expectations about, around men crying. And so I have to, it's a fine line. It's a fine line because not everyone is gonna gravitate to this message based on where it is I'm going with it. However, the point is, even as men, even as gentlemen, even as guys or boys or wherever you find yourself, I think it's very important for us to feel. And I think that scares us sometimes because we're not used to feeling. We're not used to being able to display our feelings if they're not quote unquote the positive ones. But let me tell you, if you have to do it behind closed doors, and you don't have, a trusted someone that you can go before and be, and feel and share, then I encourage you to write a little comment down below, and maybe that will help get it out of you, because it's very important for us not to stuff down our feelings and our emotions. Because I just had a moment where I was just like, I release it. I don't need it inside of me. It's not serving me to hold on to something that, is irrelevant to my current, now, present day Jovanna. And so I had this moment where I was just grateful and I let it go. And that was incredible. And I woke up the next morning, or that morning, like lighter and freer and more accepting. And I now understand better than ever why forgiveness is for us and not for the other person. And I am not trying to say that, it's easy to forget, or it's easy, some people have gone through some horrible, traumas in their life. However, when you are solid and strong and gentle, that's an oxymoron if I've ever heard of one. Because you got to be strong and gentle. You have to be both. You have to be strong and committed to knowing that by doing this, you will certainly be in a better, greater, grander place. And you have to be gentle with yourself, because it doesn't come all at once, and it's not a snap of the fingers, and it's not the sort of thing where, it's magic. Because if that was the case, the world would be a very different place. So be strong, be gentle, and you can be both. I really believe it. You can be both. So be gentle with yourselves. And you know what? This last month of 2020, going into December, on this day of gratitude that we can all celebrate for ourselves regardless of what country you're in. I think just giving thanks that we've made it this far. And knowing that what we establish for ourselves in this next month can be an outrageously powerful foundation for what we are wanting and desiring for the future years to come. So I encourage us all, because this has been such a wacky year and it's been incredibly challenging, why not go a little deeper, right? If we can do this year, and then I can't say be done with it because life isn't like that. However, if we can do that this year, if we can have that acceptance around what this year was here to serve and teach us, then I feel like it's a far better, stronger launch pad for the years to come. So I encourage us all to dig a little deeper and do away with the things that aren't serving us. You know, a lot of decluttering videos on YouTube are helpful in that respect, because we got to declutter all that gunk inside. We can't go into a new year with all that pent up inside of us. It will not do or be in our best interest to move forward with this inside of us, and also holding us back. If perhaps you can borrow any of my lessons from today, then I am super grateful that I was able to pass those along, because I want this for all of us. I am incredibly grateful for you all. You all have shown me so much love that I just want to reciprocate, and I hope you feel that. I hope to continue to see you back here for these little messages, however they continue to unfold. I thank you for all of you who've subscribed and hit that little notification bell so that you know when I put out my next video. It's meaning a lot to me, like a lot, and it's incredible because I didn't know I could have this feeling doing this with you all. So it's really exciting for me, and I'm just so grateful. It's been really fun thus far, and I'm looking forward to a lot more other things that I have going on that I want to put out here. So I'm excited. So by the time this goes out, I hope you had a beautiful Thanksgiving in whatever capacity you were able to have it. If you were with family and friends, hopefully you all were safe and enjoyed your loved ones. If you were in closed quarters, I hope that you were able to learn a lot and keep yourself occupied and make some yummy food for yourself. And I just want to continue to thank you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Be well, be healthy, keep safe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. All right, y'all. Bye for now.